Welcome back. A big legal win for President Trump's immigration enforcement efforts. The Supreme Court ruling last night in favor of allowing the administration to deport illegal aliens to countries other than their own, known as third-party countries. Stephen Miller is one of the central figures in Trump's border policies.
This is an incredible victory, the Supreme Court win. It allows President Trump, as the law has long said, but the courts have blocked, it allows President Trump to send illegal aliens convicted of rape, murder, homicide, assault, battery, crimes against children to any country around the world that is willing to accept them.
For more on this, we're going to bring in Chad Wolf. He's the former acting secretary of Homeland Security. Chad, great to see you as always. So big time ruling here. I was getting texts from ICE officers who were pretty excited about this. They feel it's going to open things up for them. Just kind of explain why it's so important. A lot of people at home might be wondering, why do we send folks to countries not their own? You know, like Chinese nationals, for instance. China doesn't take a lot of them back. So this could open up the book for the Trump administration to maybe send them elsewhere.
Yeah, I think this is a really important and incredible ruling that DHS has here. And it goes to the concept of the United States is not the only country that can take in refugees or asylees. And so this idea is that if you come here and you come to the United States, that we can send you back to a safe third country that gives you the protections that you need if you are in danger from your own home country. So that's why it's called a safe third country agreement of some kind. And so there's many countries around the world that, as you know, Bill, that don't take their foreign nationals back. And so rather than just keeping them here in the United States for decades, which we've seen, particularly with Chinese nationals, you can now, what the Trump administration is now going to do is going to remove those to other third countries that will keep them safe, that we have agreements with, that starts to diminish the pull factors that we talk about here, because more and more people will come if they know they can't get sent back to their home countries. They're just going to keep coming to the United States. This takes away that pull factor.
I'm sure it'll shock you that some Democrats are not too thrilled with this decision. Congresswoman Veronica Escobar saying in part, quote, "It's difficult to put into words how unconscionable this decision is. It defies every one of our legal and moral obligations." Chad, the case this started with was a plane full of 8 illegal aliens who were the worst of the worst that the Trump administration was trying to send to South Sudan. On that plane were several convicted murderers, including guys who had deportation orders going back to 1999. If we're not going to deport them, then who? How could anybody be upset about this?
Well, I agree with you. I couldn't disagree more with the Congresswoman, both from a legal standpoint, but also from a moral standpoint. What she is basically saying is that anyone and everyone can come to the United States, regardless of who they are, regardless of any kind of status, and the United States needs to keep them here in the country and release them so that perhaps they can reoffend, and address and come to a lot of Americans. And it's just not right. I mean, the Trump administration has been saying for some time now that if you're a criminal illegal alien here in the United States, we're going to arrest you and we are going to remove you. Gone are the days where you just get released into the American communities to reoffend. And I think that's what the Trump administration, that will be kind of what they are known for this term. And they are well on their way. And it doesn't surprise me that you have Democrats that are upset about that. These are the same folks that praised Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for 4 years.
And got about 30 seconds left. Just want to get your quick thoughts on concerns about possible Iranian sleeper cells in the U.S. with everything going on now. More than 2 million gotaways slipped across that border in the last 4 years. Final word.
Yeah, this is a big issue. Obviously, for 4 years, we had any number of individuals coming across. And so the consequences of 4 years of an open border are going to obviously manifest itself differently. And so we know that Hezbollah, Hamas, and others are here in the United States. We'll see if they are activated. We see if they are inspired. The FBI and local law enforcement, I know, are doing everything that they can. But this is a real concern. And unfortunately, 4 years of the Biden administration will eventually have consequences.
Yep. And Attorney General Pam Bondi said yesterday they are on it. They are tracking it. Chad Wolf, great to see you. Thanks for coming on.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.